Okay, guys, so welcome back to another shoulder edition. So, I already warmed up my shoulders and I kicked it off with hanging leg raises because I find when it comes time to do an auxiliary body part at the end of my actual workouts, I'm so fatigued that I often find myself wanting to skip it. So, instead of skipping it, I use the auxiliary body part workout as my warm up. So I did 4 to 5 hanging sets of leg raises here. My core's all warmed up. My shoulders are all warmed up. And then in turn, from doing the leg raises, I'm going to have more stability in my core when I go to do my standing dumbbell lateral raises. So nothing left to say here. Let's crack on. All right, guys. So first order of business, I've got about 5 sets here I'm going to do total, but I'm going to warm up first. I'm going to take you through one little warm-up set, and then I'm not going to record the rest of the warm-ups because it's just too repetitive. We'll just do the working ones. So again, nothing taxing here. Just getting my body prepared for what I'm about to do, get some blood into the area so we have a much better workout and most importantly, pain-free. All right, so getting ready to begin my first working set. I've done 3 warm-up sets plus all my rotator cuff movements for the shoulders. And now it's time to actually start lifting some appropriate working weight. So again, you can never warm up too much, but make sure you don't fatigue yourself on your warm-ups because then it's kind of counterproductive. So let's get to it. Ooh. 20 plus a couple and change for the first one. I'm going to go up in weight. It is so unbelievably humid in here. And the humidity is, well, doing its thing and blurring the mirrors. So I excuse the crappy quality that this may end up bringing. But no excuses, we're going to do it. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this before I start, it's to help set up the movement properly so I know that I'm not engaging my traps. The whole point of doing side laterals So you don't want your traps involved. So find the spot where you roll your shoulders forward, unlocking your arms, and posturing out and up can be way more beneficial. So that's why I do that. Give it a try, and I do not take recognition for learning that. That's from Mike Van Wyck from YouTube. Another excellent trainer. All right, so last set here, I'm gonna do a drop set. I don't always do drop sets, but you know, for shoulders, for my side lateral raises, usually starting out, I like to do one drop set to end the side lateral raises before I move on to my rear delt movement. So it's the same thing as before. Make sure that the traps are not engaged, and then we commence. Whew. Oh. Whew. Success. Sides are already pumped from the first movement. So let's get into the rear delts. So for this, the first set, I'm going to do lighter set. It's still not going to be easy, but I'm going to do a lighter weight and then increase the weight for the remainder sets. So again, I'm not trying to bring my traps in, and I just want to isolate the rear delt. So to do so, it doesn't require having to go heavy. Technique and form and execution is everything. So and again, almost too light. The strength's definitely starting to increase, so that's a good sign. Okay, last round here. And I'm gonna match what I do with my dumbbell laterals. I'm gonna do one drop set, jam as much blood as I possibly can in rear delts, and then we move on to some press. pump is drilled today. Okay, so as usual, I always do one feeler set for my pressing shoulders, just to, again, to get my shoulders prepared for what's to come and to see where I'm feeling, what I'm feeling for the weight that I'm about to do. So this is just super simple. I'm probably going to do just anywhere from 3 to 6 reps, rack it, and then assess the weight and stack it on and commence to the working set. So that felt fairly good. So let's throw on some more and I'll see you back for the first working one. Okay, working set number 2. I'm not going to decrease the weight. I got good reps on that last one. I feel like I'll be able to do similar again, so until I feel like I need to decrease it, just keep the weight here. Okay, back off set time. Let's go. Okay, so for anyone that is, again, wants a good, effective intra-workout drink, I'm going to tell you what's in this. HD Intra EAAs, 50 grams of dextrose, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pink salt. It's amazing. It's cheap, super effective, and it's a good way to get in some extra carbs if you need extra carbs. But what I'm going to do from now on is, even when I do a diet phase again for a cut, I'm keeping the intra carbs in the entire time. It dramatically improves the quality of the workout. So again, if you don't do intra workout drink, highly suggested you do it and capitalize on the gains that can be made. So another amazing side delt movement is these cable laterals. I'm going to face the opposite direction, but for example purposes, when I do them, I kick my hips out slightly behind me and I pin my arms down and I just sweep And I keep my arms straight and locked, and I just sweep out of the sides. Now, if you were to come way up, guess what happens? Your traps are involved. The whole point to isolate your side delt is to kick the hips out, pin the arms down straight, and just sweep across. Sweep out. And you're going to know how far up you can go. So, just a little cue for you guys. So for my third set, reducing the weight because I've done about all I could do with going like heavy per se. I've exhausted myself on that, so to get the reps, you gotta let the ego go and decrease the weight. So third or second movement for my rear delts is just chest supported, dumbbell, flies, or whatever you want to call them. I like it because you can't cheat and it forces you to hang and to keep the traps out of it and just swing on the rear delt. So this one I find I can kind of go a bit heavier because it's shorter range of motion, like so. Okay, so this is the home stretch of the workout, so what's left is just some seated dumbbell lateral raises. There's a couple variations of ways of how I do them. I haven't decided how I want to do them. You guys are just going to see once I start doing them. So my shoulders are pumped. I'm super excited to assess the pump after these two final sets. So let's crack into it. All right, final flips. Let's see what we're working with. right, you know the drill. If you learned something and you like this, leave a thumbs up, comment below.